My name is James Robinson Jr. I've been living here now for 1 year, and I enjoy this place. I like it. I have a lot of experience I want to share with others and want them to be comfortable when they ask me a question, I'll be able to answer, because it's good to be wanted.
My name is Nelson Case. I've been here for 4 years. I've lived all over the country: New York, Virginia, Florida, California. Basically, show business is my life, has been my life. Actor, director, producer, writer, stage manager, all kinds of theatrical positions. Okay, all the people I've given advice to have got good taste.
My name is Ronald Reginald Bradshaw I. I'm 75 years old, soon to be 76. I've been a resident here at Baldwin House a little over 6 years. Upon graduation, I chose to join the United States Air Force, and I'm proud to do that. I wanted to make an impact, whatever I could do. Look back on the young men, if I had advice to give to them, and I hope, I still have a lot of advice to give, whatever it may be.
Hi, my name is Brian Al Tambourine, and I've been here for 2 years. I love the outdoors. I love fishing and hunting, and it's nice to do things for other people. So I came here, and it was called the Men's Club, and I wanted to be the biggest and the best in Baldwin House.
I got a 2002 Cadillac DeVille. It had 6 miles on it, and I put the rest of them on it because I kept it about till it fell apart. I mean, that car was a good car. I kept it clean. When you get something new, you want it to stay new. And I kept it for years just because that was my baby.
My favorite teacher in grade school was Mrs. Flint, who was a grade school teacher at Caltech, which was a junior version of California Institute of Technology. And she had a meticulous way of writing that I have emulated since then for some strange reason. She punctuated the end of each sentence with a firm pencil mark. It made an indentation in the paper. So I copied that, and to this day, when I write in longhand, which I write as a screenwriter, I don't use a computer to type. I use longhand and then copy it into a computer. I've emulated in the first draft. At the end of each sentence, there's a firm dot at the end of it, which is the memory of Mrs. Flint.
Well, my real last name is Tamburino. And when my dad's dad, came over on the boat from Italy, when they asked you your last name at customs, they told him Tamburino. Well, they spelt it the way it is now. And I've, searched a lot of it and everything else. And we're from a little town in Italy called Montenero Domo. And it's about 3.5 hours east of Rome. And everybody in the town is all Tamburinos.
I got a chance to meet Wilt Chamberlain, and I'm telling you, that was scary to me because I had never seen anybody over 7 feet tall, and not only was it like that, I saw him come through the door of the Coliseum when he was after the game. I want to get an autograph from Wilt Chamberlain on my jacket. And so, like I said, I was a shy guy, and when I saw that guy, I almost broke my neck looking up at him when he came to my brother, and my brother turned around, he autographed the back of his jacket, and I got real scared, But it was feeling good because it made him feel good about it, and then I got to meet someone that looked like me, That was a beautiful thing.
Well, I'll go back to 59. 59 bring back good memories, sometimes bad memories. I met a girl, and I mean my girlfriend, not the girl I married, but a girlfriend, and we was tight, but her parents had to move. You know, when you're thinking one thing and their parents do another thing, nothing you can do then but go half crazy.
My first real job was as a page in the New York Stock Exchange. This was in 1950. And back then, the ticker was a manual ticker, not electronic. And occasionally, they would make a mistake in typing it, and brokers would be running across the street from the restaurants or anything, panic-stricken that the stock market was falling. There's a human mistake. It was kind of fun because all the orders in the stock exchange then were verbal, which is why I was fingerprinted and photographed before I joined them, because anybody could come in off the street. The doors were always open and start a panic. Boom, by just yelling, 100,000 shares of IBM at a ridiculous price, and it would start a panic, literally. So they had to fingerprint and photograph you. And the funny thing was that I had at my, I've forgotten what they call them now, their little kiosk, I had the broker sitting there that had paid the highest price for a seat on the exchange the day before the big crash of '29. You talk about a loser. The day before the big crash, but he came in every day, sat in his seat, which are pull-down seats at the side of the kiosk, and he'd read his paper and then throw it on the floor. There was more trash on the end of the floor every day in the stock exchange, Monday through Friday, because everybody just threw everything on the floor. No trash cans, just thrown on the floor. And it got piled up about this high. It was amazing.
Well, this invention, what really impressed me was the plane. It's because when I went into service and I went overseas, I went by converted cattle ship, and it took us 8 days to get to Germany. When I came back, it was aboard ship, and it took us 10 days, and we were in 45 and 50-foot waves the whole 10 days coming home. So it sure would have been nice to fly instead of take a boat.
Tesla, Amazon, and Apple. Those are the three top performing stocks today in the stock market, without question, and nobody comes close to them. Tesla is unique in that he has visions of the future that far outstrip the capabilities of man today. And then, of course, Apple almost speaks for itself. I mean, how popular can a device be? And of course, the last one is Amazon, which almost speaks for itself. There's a success story that no one would have believed, 5 years ago, 10 years ago.
My first car was a 1953 Ford two-door that had a three on a tree. There was a 3-speed transmission, there was a flathead V8, and I did some work on it. And I bought it off of a gentleman who owned a gas station. So I knew it was in good shape. So it was a two-tone blue, light blue over dark blue, and I did a little bit of custom work on it. I shaved the hood and the trunk and that, and put, customizing inside and that. It was great because my dad told me I wasn't getting my first car till I was 21, but I got one anyway, so it was great. It was really enjoyed it. If you buy a car, don't buy it for its looks. Buy it for its mechanical aspect. because that's where it's really at, and just take good care of it.
My advice for anyone that want a car or have a car and love to have like I did is to take care of it. Wash it, wax it, keep it clean inside and outside, and don't let no one come in your car with dirty feet.